Godzilla, the most destructive weapon on Earth.
Listen, kid. There are two things you don't know about the Earth. One is me, and the other is Godzilla.
So at the time of recording this, they revealed the monster manuals last night. So today is Monday. So Sunday night, Monday morning, they revealed all the monster manuals. And there are so many goodies on this. I highly recommend anyone who sees this go check it out yourself. They have a Google Drive, a link to go to. But one particular monster on it really caught my eye because I honestly thought they were going to like leave it out completely. Also, I want to take the L. I thought that they were going to drip feed it like one a day. Maybe that was the plan and they just changed it up because they figured people couldn't wait that long. I actually got tripped up. I saw a version of the tweet that only had everything except for 3 of the monsters, so I thought I'd seen like a leak or something. There's only one monster yet to be revealed at the moment, but they still have the 31 slots, they said. Anyway, there's one in particular I wanted to talk about, and it's this guy. And just so you don't think I'm lying, this is his monster manual page. Here's the moveset discussion, which I've only read part of, to be honest. I need to refresh on this. And then here are his skins. But Obsidius is one of the characters that I genuinely am shocked is going to be in the game. Much like with most other Godzilla media, the Godzilla video games have a really nasty habit. What habit is that, you might ask? Do you remember those aliens from the Godzilla anime trilogy? The Exif and the Bailu Saludo? Yeah, you're probably never going to see them again. Because that's what Toho tends to do with all Godzilla media. It shows up once and then it's gone. So if it weren't for this mod, I highly doubt we'd ever see Crystalek or Obsidius ever again. Moreover, I would have thought that maybe they would have removed these guys outright. I'm glad they didn't, partially for a reason that I'll explain in a second, but just generally because I don't think they're bad monsters. They were just really shafted by the fact that Godzilla Unleashed was incredibly sloppy. If anything, Obsidius was more damaged by being on Godzilla Unleashed on the PlayStation 2. And don't try to pass it off like it was supposed to be on PSP and that somehow excuses its quality. Throwing a monster overhead should not make them go exactly 0 horizontal distance. Anyway, if you read the monster manual, one of the things that really caught my eye, and actually helps explain why Obsidius is going to be back at all, is that the STEM team either can read my thoughts or has been following me in particular online for a long time. Because I've been saying for years that Obsidius would be good if only the Godzilla Neo design, made by Matt Frank, who I will hopefully link in the description, that design is actually good. And apparently they're trying to remodel Obsidius to look more like this. So kudos to the team for doing something that every single Godzilla fan who played Godzilla Unleashed on the Wii has thought they should have done in the first place. I'm gonna read through this and see what I can discern from it. I didn't even realize that Obsidius in the PlayStation 2 version of Godzilla Unleashed didn't have the ectoplasm shot. I mean, I knew he was a clone of Orga in Godzilla Unleashed for the PS2, a lazy one at that. The fact that they're using Orga as the basis for Obsidius makes sense given he was a clone of Orga in Godzilla Unleashed for the PlayStation 2. The fact that he won't be a straight up clone this time is amazing. They're taking artistic liberties with Obsidius because it's supposed to be kind of a sequel to Unleashed. And the fact that he was an original monster in the first place, which is only a good thing as far as I can say. Apparently he has new audio effects that aren't stock movie monster effects. Crystalek has stock effects too.
Obsidius.
I think both of them were just lazily made in general, and I don't blame the Godzilla Unleashed dev team for that because it seems like they were rushed as all hell. A lot of his attacks from Unleashed on the Wii apparently have been integrated into his Save the Earth melee moveset, which is a good thing. One thing that concerns me is this last sentence. So they're going with the Godzilla Neo design, which is great. The shoulder volcanoes are really what makes it, but it does raise a little bit of a concern. If you look at the monster manuals, most of the characters that were in the actual Save the Earth, and 1 or 2 of the characters that were in Destroy All Monsters Melee, have their original models as skins of the new models. And the reason this concerns me is that, do you notice anything about the original Obsidius? No shoulder volcanoes.
No caps.
It makes me wonder if this skin is not going to be one of the skins for Obsidius in Save the Earth Melee as a consequence. That's really not a big deal, and if we lose this skin for the price of a redesign, to be perfectly honest, I can't really say I'm mad. Obsidius wasn't in Double Smash, so I doubt we're gonna get a custom Double Smash Obsidius costume. But they did address what I had said about Mothra and Mothra Leo, because apparently there's going to be a Double Smash Mothra larva form in the game. Obviously, based on the monster manuals, we don't know if Crystalak is going to be in the game. Although I imagine if Obsidius is going to be in, then they're going to do Crystalak too. And similarly to Obsidius, I wouldn't be at all surprised they go with the Godzilla Neo redesign for Crystalak if they do end up adding him. Just because I think Matt Frank did a really bang-up job with these redesigns in the first place. Obligatory Double Smash comment. To be honest though, this is probably the only way they're going to get me to play as Crystalak. Anyway, let me know which of the characters you're most excited for from the Godzilla Save the Earth Melee Monster Manual dump, because they really dropped a lot of content on us all at once. If there are any in particular that anyone wants me to talk about on this channel, I can also do that, but this is probably the last character in specific I'm going to devote a video to, with maybe one other exception. And we'll see how that goes. I kind of want to just see what happens to the engagement on my channel at the moment. And depending on what happens, maybe I'll devote 5 minutes to making another video.
5 minutes, 5 seconds, doesn't freaking matter, because I'm gonna bust you up. I'm looking at a dead man. I'm looking at a dead man. Yo,